Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Today we're gonna start my closet clean out is what I'm gonna call it. Closet decluttering, my journey to minimizing my closet and all of my clothing choices, options. I've been telling you guys now for a very long time that this is something I've been needing to do. I'm overwhelmed with my clothes. There's so much stuff in there in my closet, I'll show you now, that like I just don't wear. So we're gonna do some stuff today and I'm gonna take you guys along throughout my thought process and kind of like just work it out with you guys. I'll probably just like keep piecing together clips as I go working on this because like right now the kids are doing quiet time, so I have some time to work on it. But the reality is that with 2 kids, I'm not gonna be able to accomplish this in one day. But let me just show you like what we're working with as of right now. This is the state of my closet. I haven't even oh yeah, that's pretty bad. I was like, I'm not sure what I'm gonna show them, but this is what I'm gonna show you. So this is what my closet looks like now. The bad part is like really like all the stuff that's just on the floor and here on the side. Like there's just stuff all over the place. My husband and I, if you're new here, like we share a closet. So he's got like his little section, and then all of this crap over here is mine. But I've got even drawers that are just like stuff full of clothes. I had put together like these drawers here too to give me some more space, and these 2 bottom ones. But at this point, clearly, I don't even know what's in here, and I just like none of this is working for me. This method, this system, it needs to be revamped. So we've got that. That's my closet stuff. And then I also have like drawers here, and look, I've got like stuff hanging out of here. This is like where I put my PJs, which is not quite organized. Here I have like leggings and t-shirts, which cannot even close. And then down here is like bathing suits, like summer stuff, which I'm going to be like clearing out of here. So the point is I have a lot of work to do. I show you guys that just so that you can see like where we're starting. I'm not trying to be like a minimalist. At this point, like I would like to be a little bit more minimal than I am now. And I definitely want to have space in my drawers that I can actually open it up and see what I have. But I know I have too much stuff, and some of the stuff is just like not easy to pair. My body's changed. I've gotten bigger. Like my butt cheeks have grown, and like half the things in my closet don't fit me anymore. So I don't want to have stuff in my closet taking up space that I don't reach for, that I don't like how they fit on me. So that's really going to factor a lot into the decluttering process. I want to try things on, and whatever just doesn't fit anymore, I'm going to get rid of. But I thought a good thing to start with right now would be to store the stuff that I'm not going to be using this season. So if you're new here, we live in Virginia. It is now fall. It is about to be October. And so like this morning it was 46 degrees. So it's not going to be summertime anytime soon. I don't see myself reaching for like shorts or like, you know, tank tops, that kind of stuff for a little while. So I've seen a lot of people like store away some of their seasonal clothes. So that's kind of what I want to do right now, and just kind of get rid of stuff that, not rid, like I'm going to just keep it in a bin. Joe went out and got me some clear bins so I can put stuff in here. And then I'll put this down in the basement or find a spot. I don't know if they'll fit on the shelves up on my closet, but not donating it, but it doesn't need to be like in my face, since I'm not going to be reaching for it, if that makes any sense. And then when summer rolls around again, I know exactly where I can find my bin, and then I can go and, you know, reach for like my bathing suits and that kind of thing if I need it. But right now, I don't want to be like bombarded with that stuff, when in reality, I'm not going to be using that right now when I'm freezing my butt off. So I feel like that's a good place to start. Why don't we do that? I'm trying to also like if I see something immediately that I'm like, okay, I'm never going to use that ever again, then I can put it in my donation pile. But I'm not going to focus too much on decluttering my summer stuff because I want to save that like brain energy for like the fall and winter stuff. So let's just see how it goes. I'm trying to give myself grace, you guys. I hope, if anything, this video just inspires you or motivates you to also do a little bit of decluttering in your life, or revisit your wardrobe in any way, make some changes if it's something that you've been putting off wanting to do. We can do it together and just kind of learn as we go. So given that we're starting with that summer stuff, I'm going to reach in here to my swimsuits and all of that. I might leave like one bathing suit out in case for some reason, like it's randomly hot out, I want to throw the kids in the pool. I have something that I can reach for, but I don't need to have an entire drawer full of bathing suits when I'm not going to be reaching for them. So let's get to work. 1000% though, these shorts do not even cover like one of my butt cheeks these days. So that's going to go straight in the donation pile. far so good. We've got a bin full of stuff. This already is the beginning of my donation pile, and I have an empty dresser drawer here. So this is looking good. Now I'm gonna come over here to where I have like a lot of my like sundresses, things like that. Most of these I'll be putting away in my summer bin because I know for sure that I'm not gonna use them. Anything that's like really summer colors, like you see, I'm not going to use this in fall and winter. Anything that's like really beachy. So that we can put away and make space for stuff that I'm actually going to be wearing. All right, so far I'm liking the system. So we've got an entire tub full of like summer clothes. I did have to open up my suitcase that was in the corner, you guys, because if you're new here, we spent the last like 3 weeks in Florida. So I had taken actually a lot of summerish clothes. So I'd taken a lot of shorts and tops that look like this. But just to give you an idea of like stuff that I stored, like even like based on colors, if that helps you at all, maybe like to store stuff that is not like fall and winter, like colors that you reach for. Like yellow is like a really spring and summer color. I'm not really gonna be wanting to wear yellow in the fall. So that I think helps. Like if you have some kind of like color palette in mind, like I know myself, I'm very basic and boring when it comes to like what I wear in the fall and winter. I really, for the most part, just in general, like when I'm picking clothes, I don't really like stuff that's super colorful. Most of the time you're gonna find me wearing like black or white or nudes, beiges, grays, like that's kind of what I'm discovering is more my style. So I have a couple things in my closet that I'm gonna keep that are a little bit brighter, but still not like the summery spring colors. So that we'll put in the tub. There's still a lot of clothes in here though. Like as much as I stored, it still kind of looks like the same in here. There's still a bunch of stuff on the floor, but lots of empty hangers. So I can go through these and at least get rid of them and try to make some space. I have a lot of like more like church dresses and like more formal dresses here that I'm probably not gonna store away. I'm just gonna kind of keep like a little section in my closet of even some like summerish, you know, long maxi dresses and stuff. Maybe that won't work out. Maybe I'll find that I don't even need those at all in my closet, so I can store them too. But I'm trying to think of like what I should do next in here. I think the real problem for me, at least right now, is the fact that Virginia weather is so weird. I don't know if you've ever lived in Virginia or maybe in other places where you guys live, it's the same. But it could be like 40 degrees in the morning and then like in the afternoon when it warms up, it could be 70 something. So it's very like all over the place. Like I grew up in Miami, so I grew up like if it's cold, it's like the 2 weeks out of the year that it's cold and you need like a jacket and like the same amount of clothes throughout the day. Here it's different. Here it's like I just said, you could need a freaking snowsuit in the morning and then by the afternoon it's hot. So you need to have layers, you need to have like sweaters and then sweaters of like different thickness. And it's just been hard to adjust to that. Like I think this is what, my third winter here. It's either my second or my third winter. I think it's my third winter. So still trying to figure out like how to dress as it gets cold. So I know that probably sounds super dumb, but it's something that I have to take into consideration when I'm cleaning out my closet and leaving stuff in here. So I'm thinking that the easiest next step for me is going to be to do like a deep dive, like try on session, clean out of all my jeans. So I had just bought a couple new jeans. You all know the jeans that I bought from Old Navy. I bought some like more wide leg, trendier jeans. So I'm gonna put them all on my bed. Those jeans plus whatever else I had. I'm gonna try them on and see which ones I can donate and really just keep the ones that I know myself and like I know that I'm gonna reach for. And you need different styles for different occasions. I get that. But let's see if we can at least declutter a few. All right, so this is the pants situation, okay? We've got a whole stack of skinny jeans. I put like some of the black jeans, black denim over there. Thing is, like, again, some of them have rips. Some of them don't have rips. So like some of them I would be okay wearing to church. Others, like I wouldn't. So I like having options, but again, maybe I don't need this many options. And the skinny jeans, like some of these are ancient, some of these are a little bit newer, so we'll kind of go through them. I think these don't even fit, so I'm gonna try some of this stuff on. Some of these are more like pants, like fancier dress pants. These are like leather leggings that I don't even think I'm gonna fit into either. So let me do like a try on. I won't show you really at this point, and then we'll see if there's any that can join this little sad looking pile over here. All right, so I'm doing a little bit of dress up with stuff from my closet to see like how I could make things work and like different ways that I can style some of these jeans to make sure that I do want to keep them. So I wanted to show you for all like the haters out there that saw the Old Navy jeans try on and were like, these jeans are not skinny jeans, like you'll never wear them. This is how I would wear those like longer and like wider leg pants, like a little bit dressier with some boots, with some heels, with like a blazer. I feel like this is a very casual but like a little bit more elevated look than some of those skinny jeans that like looks like, at least for me and my body type, like I've got the Cuban booty, okay? And at this point in my life, between my thighs and my butt, it's almost like offensive for me to wear them out in public because all you see is like butt cheeks and thighs and it looks like I'm squeezing into them and it doesn't look like as like classy and elevated and put together anymore. So I think this is a cute look. I don't know where I would wear it to, but if I went anywhere, if I had to go somewhere, I could put something like this together, and I definitely feel like I'll get some use out of these. I was a little nervous at first because I was like, what do I have in my closet that'll like make this work? Because I'm also short and I needed like some like heels to wear these with. But you can see like the back looks really cute, and I personally like this look. And that is one of the many things I'm trying to do with this like closet clean out, is like try to rediscover my style now that I'm in my 30s and stuff. I talked to you guys about that in one of my vlogs not too long ago, but like what does my style look like? What do I like to wear? What can I wear? What have I never thought to wear but I actually like? We're trying to do that. And eventually I'd like to have some kind of like capsule wardrobe in my closet that I can share with you guys. It's just easy things to mix and match and to like get dressed almost in the dark. Like that's the level that I'd like to get to, but I know that I'm still very far away from that, but I feel like we're moving in the right direction, so I'm happy. So in terms of pants, these are the pants that I'm keeping like denim. I still have sweatpants that I have to go through because in the fall and winter, I do like to have like my fair share of like sweatpants. Like if I'm just at home, that's usually what I wear. So we'll go through those in a minute, but I did end up donating quite a few pairs of pants and jeans, and I put my white skinny jeans in that bin because I'm not gonna really wear white skinny jeans now in fall and winter. But I think that this is a lot more manageable. And also, I've told you guys a million times in other like decluttering videos that I've done, I have a really hard time getting rid of things. I have a really hard time getting rid of stuff that I've spent money on clothes. I feel very attached to stuff, and then I'm always like, if I get rid of it, am I gonna need it? And then if I need it, then I'm gonna end up having to spend more money on it. Like, so I have a hard time donating things. But this time around, I'm trying to be a little bit more like, I don't know, I'm trying to think about it differently. There's things that I am donating that I'm letting go of that I don't necessarily like not like anymore. Like some of that stuff I do like, but I'm trying to think of it like there's somebody else out there that could use that more than I need it. Like I can help somebody by donating it. I'm gonna try to take all this stuff to church to see, I'm gonna call my church, see if there's anyone that I can donate it to. And I feel like that way it's easier for me to part with it because it's not like, oh, you know, it's just gonna go in the trash or whatever. It's like, I could still keep it, but I could also like try to bless somebody else with it and they need it more than I do, that kind of thing. So I think that's helping me part with some of this stuff. I'm gonna try to continue that mindset because I know like some days it's just hard and I don't wanna like part with anything. But the reality is that I don't need this much stuff. So it's a process. Like, so if you're there mentally too, just know that I'm in the same boat with you. But we can do this. I have faith in us. Okay, so this category is going to be really hard for me to do because this is like the sweatpants, like I said. I've got a whole bunch of different like joggers, and some of them are like different materials, black sweatpants. I probably have like 5 different pairs of black sweatpants. Some of these, like this one is like that really soft material. And some of them like I wear as pajamas. Like these are like very frequent like loungy pants of mine. But then I've got like more and more and more. So I'm gonna see if at least I can get rid of a couple. I am gonna leave some that I just use as pajamas. So I'm not gonna really categorize those as like going out joggers. Like these are really nice. These are from Old Navy and they're like the black ones that I'm wearing now. I got them last year and like these I will go out in. These I will wear out. I'll run errands in them. I'll go to play dates because they're like not see-through and they're like good quality. I have this color and then those are like the black ones that I'm wearing now. So I feel like I can go out in these so they can be considered like, you know, going out bottoms. But then I have other pairs of like pants that like these I wouldn't really go out in. These are more like pajamas. So let me just keep them in my PJ drawer. Those will be my pajamas. These are literally the best thing for fall and winter. Like when it gets cold, these are Old Navy like fleece lined leggings that I loved last year. I think one of them even has a hole. But until I get new ones, I'm going to keep these because I'll wear these under my joggers when it gets like that cold. So I want to keep some of these as pajamas. And really what I ought to do is I have PJs in here that you can't even see what's what at this point, but I have PJs in here that I never use because for me, like pajamas, I only like them to be pants. So like this is a really cute PJ, but it's a short set and I like my legs to be covered when I sleep. So those I'm gonna get rid of. And I don't know, I'm like weird these days. Like even this is a super cute PJ, but it's like that satiny cold material. And I never reach for these because I would much rather something warm and cozy. I will keep this one pair because these my mom gave me and I actually do really love them. I just haven't seen them in a while because they've been underneath all of that. But like this was another PJ set from Target that I just don't reach for anymore. I think this pajama I'm gonna finally part with, you guys. I've had this since I gave birth to Riley, but I'm gonna go ahead and say goodbye to it. You guys are gonna see this is gonna look a lot better, I promise. It's the whole point of this video. In the meantime, my room is gonna look like this, so that's great. That is a little bit better. So what I have is I have like a couple of like the sets of PJs, right? I have a couple of those, but what I tend to sleep in the most is like just loungy jogger pants and like a really soft shirt. So I've got 2 of those and we'll kind of see how that works. I would like to get it down to like even less than this, but this is, you know, this is progress. But then that still leaves me with a bunch of these like jogger pants. Leaves me with still some black ones because that's what I wear the most often. These, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this set. This set I was going to get rid of, but then I was like, I'm going to miss it too much because it is so cozy. When it's really, really cold, this is great. I just have to wait for it to be like really, really cold. Otherwise, I can't wear this. But this is from Target and it's like that teddy bear material. So good when you're freezing. But I was able to just add some of those sweatpants here in this little set. Definitely getting rid of some things. So what I've got to do is in here, this is like all my loungy clothes. I need to just get rid of all of this, like put it on the floor so I can put like some of those jogger pants here. Or what I think I'm going to do is I don't even know what this is, but these drawers were actually made for my pants. So I've got to figure out how I'm going to like organize everything. Okay, I really wanted to just stick to my closet right now, but in order for me to like get rid of those bottoms off of my bed, I need space. So I'm gonna just tackle this drawer really quick. This is where I keep just like a lot of my random like t-shirts and again loungy clothes that I wear around the house because I'm a stay-at-home mom. I homeschool my kids. Like I don't go to a lot of places. So this is most of what I have in my wardrobe is just stuff like this. But I need to pare it down, and then I also, now that I'm not gonna have my bathing suits and stuff in this drawer down here, now I have 2 drawers where I can put stuff and like spread things out so that I know what I have. So I think that's gonna make a difference. I think that's gonna be good. Some biker shorts, get rid of some t-shirts. Like I have a crap ton of t-shirts. Many of them I do not need, but leggings, you always need a lot of leggings because I mean that is what I wear the majority of the time. And in the fall and winter, it's literally leggings or joggers. Like that's really what I spend most of my time in. Jackson's awake, so I have just a little bit of time left that I think I can tackle some stuff today. I finished pretty much with PJs, with joggers and all of that. I'll show you at the end where I ended up putting everything because I may change it. But for now, at least like the jeans and stuff are off of my bed. So here's what I'm thinking in terms of like how I'm going to declutter everything else. So the last time I organized my closet, I had everything like color coordinated kind of, right? Like I had all my white shirts together, all the black shirts together, and I tried to keep them like kind of color coded. But the thing is that when I do it like this, I don't know like how many t-shirts I have versus how many sweaters I have. Like everything's kind of mixed together. So I'm thinking that it might help to like declutter in terms of like functionality. So like thinking about first like base layers, like how many basic first layers do I have, like t-shirts, bodysuits, that kind of thing. Then I can move on to like tops or like, you know, long sleeve shirts or sweaters and kind of like see from like each layer kind of like how many of each I have. Do I have duplicates? Do I have some things that I'm just not going to use? So that's going to be my approach to this. Some of it might kind of overlap, but that's like what makes sense in my brain right now. So like if I see that I have 5 different plain white t-shirts, do I need 5 different ones? And when I put them all next to each other, which ones do I like the most? Because the reality is I probably don't need all of them. And it's kind of hard to really know how many of each I have when everything's just kind of like thrown in here all together amongst like the similar colored stuff. So let's start with that and then we'll move on to like the next section. So this is kind of what I mean by looking at like the base layers. So I've laid out on my bed. I think it's helpful to kind of see everything at a glance. These are all just like basic t-shirts, or like these are turtlenecks over here. I've got a black one, this wine colored one, and this one over here. So kind of seeing what I have, and that way I have an idea of like what I'm working with. I've got like, this is a bodysuit that I got at Old Navy that I'm going to pair with a whole bunch of things. And then I know that I have it, and then I can like layer on a sweater and kind of build my outfits based off of these base layers. So I actually don't have too many duplicates. So I may end up just kind of keeping these. I think I had like 2 maybe black t-shirts and 2 white t-shirts, which I may get rid of. But some of them like have different necklines. So sometimes like I like different necklines for different occasions. So I'm gonna actually keep these all together in my closet, I think. I think that might be helpful like when I'm getting dressed. If I'm trying to eventually build some kind of capsule wardrobe, I think that's important to kind of like know where I'm starting. I'm either gonna choose like some kind of base layer top, or I'm gonna be wearing a dress and then I'm putting stuff over it. So I'm just trying to figure things out as I go. If you have tips of your own, feel free to share them with us, with all of us in the comments. But my goal is really to make getting dressed easier for me. And also to have a better like comprehensive idea of what I own. So that way when I see that there's sales at Target and I see that people are buying stuff, I already know if I already have something, or if I am gonna purchase something, I know immediately what I'm getting rid of to, you know, put that in my closet instead. So I'd like to just be making better choices, and in my head, this is gonna help with that, we shall see. But I'm gonna do this same thing now, probably with like my heavier sweaters, and kind of move on to eventually like my jackets and stuff. But let me see if I can make any more progress, because now the kids are up and it's kind of getting crazy over here. Just to give you an idea of what I'm doing now, I can't do this all on camera, otherwise I'd be here forever. But I'm trying on all of my like blouses. So like this is like a super old blouse that I had thrifted forever and 10 days ago. So I threw on some jeans, some heels, whatever, to try on all the different blouses I have. Because I have quite a few here, like just like some fancier shirts that sometimes I wear to church and stuff. But the idea here is that like if I try it on and I'm like, oh, this looks hideous, or I don't like it anymore, or I don't like how it fits, then I'm gonna give it away, because I don't want to get to the point where I'm trying to get ready for church, I'm looking in my closet, I'm putting stuff on, I'm like, oh, I don't like this, I don't like how it looks, then why is it in my closet? Like, that kind of thing drives me nuts, and it happens to me all the time. So instead of just keeping stuff in there that doesn't work, I'm gonna keep only things that do work, where I'm pretty much guaranteed that if I pull it out of my closet and I put it on, I'm gonna like how it fits, and I can find a way to style it. So that is my goal now for the next like 15 minutes. And then that's probably gonna be it for today, because the kids are screaming in their rooms. All right, guys, so it's a few days later. It's been a few days since I've been able to like dedicate some time to my closet. So let me show you where we're at. We actually ended up with 2 bins of summer clothes. So I did end up taking some of like those more formal, like long dresses, church dresses that I was like, let me just keep them in the closet. I ended up deciding not to, because in reality, they're summer dresses. So I wasn't gonna reach for them. If I need them, I can always come into the bin. So that's what's gonna go down in the basement. So now I need to tackle like sweaters. This is just some stuff that was on the floor, really. We did pretty much clean a lot of the bottom, like a lot of just the random things that were thrown everywhere. I decluttered some shoes. I may still declutter some more, but I got rid of some stuff that I knew for sure I wasn't going to want to keep. And then we've got like the base layers that we covered last time, the base layers, and then we kind of stopped there. So now what I want to do is I want to start tackling my sweaters, and then we can move on to like outerwear and like jackets, that kind of thing. So over here in the corner, we do have some of those longer dresses, the church dresses, but for the most part, just the ones that I'm going to want to wear in the fall. So a lot of these are those fall colors that I like to wear, and nothing like super, super crazy summery. So I'm going to do the same thing that I did with the base layers, just pull all of these things out, lay them out, and see if there's anything that's like too redundant or stuff that maybe I can part with. Okay, so when I talk about sweaters, like what I'm trying to go through now, I'm talking about sweaters that I'm not really gonna wear stuff underneath. Like, these are kind of like standalone sweaters. So when we get to jackets, when we get to like the outerwear component, that's more of like the hoodies, the jackets with the zipper, like things that I'm gonna throw on top of even some of these. So these are kind of like, I don't know, like thicker, heavier, warmer, you know, base layers in a sense. I mean, I suppose if it's freezing out and I really have to like layer, then maybe I could wear like a turtleneck underneath this, but a lot of times these are just like standalone sweaters that I would pair with any of my bottoms. So that's kind of what I want to look at. And I will say, it's probably been only a week since we started the process of like the cleaning out the closet, but it's already like, I'm already feeling so much lighter, and that's that, you know, we're still not completely done, and there's still ways more that we could purge, but like getting ready for church this weekend was so much easier. And I've had a couple outings this week where it's been like, okay, which joggers am I gonna grab, which shirt? And there's this sense of like, I don't have to think too hard about what, sorry, there's like a hair in my face. I don't have to think too hard about what I'm gonna put on my body. And even for bedtime, even like my pajamas, like what am I gonna lounge in at home after I've showered, like when Joe and I are hanging out. Like, there's not as many options, and I know what I have, so it's been feeling good. So I hope that encourages you guys literally to get off your butts and to start doing something like this and declutter a little bit, because I think it's gonna make you feel a lot better. But you see, then I have this problem, right? So like I got like all these white sweaters. Do I need them both? Probably not, but this one has like a print in the front, like it has like a knitted design. This one has poofy sleeves. Like, I don't really need them, but I want them. I want them in my life, because sometimes I'm feeling the poofy sleeve. Sometimes I want something that looks like an old lady knitted. So I don't really know that I'm gonna have a lot of confidence in my decluttering abilities here, but we'll try. So it took me a little bit, but I did a full-blown try-on of like most of these sweaters. I tried on almost every single one of them. I threw on some jeans, my casual, like little, whatever you call these things, my mules. And then I was just switching out the sweaters to like make sure that these were things that I actually wanted to keep that I liked how they fit. So for example, the sweater that I'm wearing in white, it's like a whitish gray at this point. I also had it in pink. And as much as I love it because it is so cozy, I'm going to donate it in pink because I know that if I have the option, if I have that one in my closet and this white one in my closet, I'm always going to reach for the white because that's what I prefer to wear. And then this one is like that balloon sleeve sweater that I was just talking about. I tried it on and you know what? After it's been like shrunken in the wash and like it just doesn't fit like I remember it. So I'm gonna let go of that one. This one, as much as I like it too, I just don't reach for the prints. So I'm gonna donate that one. And then this one had like a tiny hole in the back. And so why am I gonna keep one with a hole when I have other ones that don't have a hole? So those are going to go in the donation pile, much more than I thought we'd see here. And I'm very excited, like shameless plug over here. I'm excited that now the weather has gotten better because now more often I can reach for like my merch sweatshirts. Like the shirt that I've been wearing today is one of my merch ones that I had put out like a long time ago. It says doing my best on like the side over here. And I hadn't really reached for them lately because it's been so hot out, but I have that one that's available on Teespring that you can always shop. I think there's a link in the description box that says shop my merch, or if not, there's like the little pictures of a bunch of stuff underneath the video. So I got that one, but this one is my favorite, Stressed But Blessed, that now I can wear more often. So the reality is that when I'm home, most of the time it's just gonna be leggings or sweatpants and one of those sweatshirts. I'm hoping to have some time to put out some new designs. So if there's anything you guys wanna see, anything that you would buy, anything that you want me to put on a shirt, let me know so I can try to make some of those for you guys. I have t-shirts too, like regular t-shirts, but I'm always like a sucker for like the cozy sweaters and like I have hoodies and stuff. So those I'm gonna be reaching for more often. Like, do you guys remember this was Riley's drawing? This is Riley's drawing that we put on a shirt and a sweater. So I retrieved these because I had put them away for a little bit because I wasn't wearing them. So now I can go with those. I have the freaking great mama that I love too. So that one is another one that I can wear. This is actually a sweater that I made with my Cricut, and I made it for Valentine's Day for the kids. Remember, I had like a matching besties shirt. So that one I handmade. So I don't use it all the time, but I definitely want to keep it because for Valentine's Day, it's like really cute to match with them. But then like, does this always need to be in my closet or can I put it in a drawer? I don't really know. These sweaters I had in my closet and I love these. These are Hanes sweatshirts that I got from Amazon a long time ago. They were like $7, you guys. Like I paid, now I'm sure with inflation, they're not $7 anymore, but they're like men's sweatshirts. And I used to reach for them all the time, but I'm thinking that I might try to see if I can put a design on them so that they're a little bit, you know, updated. So instead of just donating them or instead of just, you know, throwing them away, I'm going to try to like revamp them. Maybe put mama on it, something very basic, or like come up with a design and use them as like blank, you know, sweatshirts. So I've got it in gray and then I have it in the blue. So we'll see, but I don't want to get rid of them just yet. Okay, so that's all of my sweaters put back in my closet. What do you guys think? Does it look like we're making any progress here? I think so. I mean, there's still, again, a lot of clothes, but I color coordinated like all of these sweaters. So at least I have an idea of the colors that I have in my closet. And then I can see like what thickness of sweaters I have. So we've got base layers, blouses, and then sweaters, which is really what I'm going to wear these days. And then I've got over here, this is what we're going to do next. These are all of my like cardigans and thicker sweaters and stuff that you just layer on. So open front, like cardigan sweaters, lots of these, and then some of these more, like what would you call them? Like pullovers. Thing is, I freaking love these. I don't want to get rid of any of these. I love them so much. So we'll see again what we can do. Okay, so the kids are awake, so I'm gonna have to be done for right now. I did get rid of quite a few things. I got rid of a bunch of maxi skirts. Like I tried on a whole bunch of stuff. I was trying on different things that I had in my closet. Like I spent a good 15 minutes trying to make an outfit with this skirt, and then that's when I was like, shouldn't be this hard. If it's that hard for me to come up with something to wear with the stuff that I have, then it doesn't need to be there. And then I had been holding on to also like some of these like pencil skirts like from years and years ago. Like when I used to go into the office and stuff, I had a whole bunch of like pencil skirts, really cute. And I never got rid of them because I'm like, maybe one day I'll have a use for them. I'll have somewhere where I need to go, a meeting or something where I could use them. So I held on to them, but now my butt doesn't fit in them. So now they are useless to me. So I'm saying goodbye to them. Likewise, I had this little mini skirt. This, I couldn't even close it. It looked very inappropriate. I cannot wear this out. And then I had some blazers too. These are nice you know, blazers. Like this was the limited blazer that I used a lot at work. And this is also like a Lucky Brand blazer. This one's a little bit too tight on me. And the other one, like I just am not going to use it. So saying farewell to those. And then I had like a Stars Above like cozy cardigan robe. And I love this sweater, but I have it in white. And then I have like the actual Barefoot Dreams ones, the same color. So too many things. I don't need all of them. Some more hoodies, and I found like another shirt and another sweater that I could say goodbye to. So I think that's actually pretty good. A lot more than I anticipated in the donation pile. So now that is what the clothes looks like in the closet. So I organized it by like hoodies and zip ups, like those kinds of things I put here, and then some of like my more cardigans over here. And these are like more outerwear, like my teddy bear sweater and some of the things that I just like to layer on the one blazer that I'm keeping. So I think that that is, you know, good and that we're getting places. So the next thing I have to do is I want to organize my shoes and clean up there. And then same thing with the shoes that are down here. And then these two drawers are full of like just random t-shirts and stuff that maybe I can pare down. So that'll be the last thing. And I do have diaper bags and purses here too that I can, you know, kind of organize better. So yeah, so far so good. I'm feeling super happy about it and I just need to finish it. So maybe tonight when Joe is home, I'll try to escape for a few minutes so that he can hang out with the kids and I can dedicate some time to this and be done, because I want to get this video up for you guys. I want you guys to see it. And more than anything, I really just want to have a closet that makes me happy when I look inside. Yeah, I'll see you guys when I pick up the camera next. All right, guys, I just finished spending a few minutes in my closet, finishing like the last bit of things, went through my shoes, went through my purses. And so I'm going to show you what everything finally looks like, because I'm over this video at this point. I need to finish this project, and so we are done. For now, we are done, and I feel like we made a ton of progress. So I'm going to show you my drawers first, and then I'll take you over to the closet. Okay, so drawers. Over here, we have pajamas. Still can declutter some things here, but I think for now, at the very least, we've got like some of my PJ sets together, and then I have like sleep shirts, like those soft shirts that I kind of talked to you guys about, some soft PJ shirts, and then like soft loungy pants. So those are pajamas. And then over here, I have like all of my loungy t-shirts, like just random t-shirts that I wear around the house. And then I've got leggings. I think I have like 2 pairs of black leggings. I honestly don't have that many. And then I do have, these are like sweatpants that I wear more as like loungy sweatpants. These are those fleece leggings, and then a couple cozier sets for when it gets colder. So just more like loungewear. And then this drawer down here, what I did was, these are just more t-shirts, like more of like the t-shirts that I've made that I sometimes reach for and that I didn't want to like put away. And then I do have like my one bathing suit in case we ever make it to the pool or need that. I don't want to go down to my summer bin. And then same here, like in the event that it's a little bit like warmer out, I've got a couple like more lounge sets that have shorts. So that I won't reach for a ton, but at least it's there. And then I want you guys to remember what my closet looked like before. So I'm going to try to insert a little clip here so you can see what it looked like before. And then this is what it looks like now, you guys. So here it is in all of its glory. The best that I could do at this moment in my life. So like at the very least, I can see the floor again. And I do think that there are less pieces in here all in all. And then I went through my shoes. So my boots I'm going to keep on the top row. And there's like a couple pairs of boots that I could maybe like throughout the season, if I see that I'm not really wearing them, I could probably declutter them. But for now, that's what I've got there. So remember, we've got my blouses, my base layer tops and t-shirts, base layer like long sleeves. Then we moved on to sweaters. Then over here in like this little section, these are cardigans. So like different levels of thickness cardigans, but like all of my cardigans that I'm going to throw over other clothes. And then these are more of like my outerwear jackets and like the heavier kind of like hoodies and pullovers and all of that. And then this is like just church dresses and dresses if I need one of those. And then I did make use out of the whole like bin situation here. So I kept space like for my joggers. So like joggers that I would wear out. And then in this drawer, this is like the one that's like the most full, which maybe I can kind of like redistribute some of this stuff. But these I've got like kind of a variety of things. I have like dress pants. So these are like my white off-white like trouser pants that I have. These are black pants. So I know that they're here, but I'm not going to use them as often. These are my Spanx leather leggings that I love, and these are some other like velvet leggings that I have as options. And then over here is where I've got my jeans. So these are like my mom jeans, like the non-skinny, you know, cool kid jeans. And then some more denim down here. So wide leg, boot cut, that kind of thing. And then in this bottom drawer is where I have my skinny jeans. So all of my skinny jeans fit there. So really, I think that's a good amount of jeans. For some reason, this drawer situation doesn't want to close. But I'll fix that later. Maybe I can get a better drawer to put in here. But for now, this will do. And then I'm not going to open it for that reason. So this bin here, this is where I kept like a lot of my Christmas t-shirts. I've got a bunch of Alabama t-shirts. I also have Disney t-shirts that I've bought like for our trips. So in the past, like I've bought like, you know, specific Disney shirts. So I don't want to like throw those away because if we ever go to Disney again, like I have them. So they're in the back there. And then since I decluttered a bunch of other t-shirts that I had in here, I was able to put some of my purses in here. So purses that I don't wear as often went in there, so that made me happy. And then my shoes now all have a space on the rack, and I got rid of a couple pairs. But in the fall and winter, most of what I'm gonna wear is like, sometimes I wear sneakers, and then I've got my little mules over here, and then everything else is really up here in the boots. So that is it. Let me know what you guys think. Did I do a decent job? Do you think that I accomplished anything? I definitely feel like I did, and like I say in all these videos, there's always room for improvement. But baby steps, like that's my jam. Like I feel like this was huge. And if you look at the pile of clothes that's in the guest bedroom, like I'm donating a ton of stuff. Like I got rid of a lot of stuff, whether it may look like it or not. I'm getting rid of and parting with a ton of things. Plus the stuff that I'm gonna keep down in the basement that's no longer here. Like we made a lot of space. So hopefully that will help with my overall like state of mind and mental health. So I'll keep you guys posted on how that goes. If you guys wanna see, I don't know, next, like what do you guys wanna see? Do you wanna see me decluttering some other spaces? Are you interested at all in like seeing outfit ideas, like I don't know, like some capsule wardrobe like outfit ideas, or like how I put together some of the pieces for my closet? Just let me know what you want to see so I can brainstorm and, you know, put together some of this stuff. I think that would be helpful for me to kind of have an idea of different outfits that I can rotate through. But let me know what you think. So thank you for being here and for giving me a reason to do this. Like obviously I do it for myself, but I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it definitely helps that I can make a video out of it and that I can share it with you guys and get your feedback. So thank you for being here and being my friends and, you know, encouraging me to do this kind of stuff. I love your freaking faces. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.